La Brousse en Folle by Berger. This is the second of three albums, apparently, second of three books. It's a collection of comics. It's not a graphic novel or anything. It's just a collection of a bunch of comics. This is in French, and I do okay reading comics in French, but to be honest, this one I clearly bit off more than I can chew. The idea is that I was in New Caledonia visiting some friends in New Caledonia, and they speak, at least he speaks French, and en Nouvelle-Calédonie. But so then I said, oh, well, maybe I'd like to get a French book because French books are expensive where I live. And, maybe a comic would be easy for me to read. And he recommended this one because it actually was written by someone from New Caledonia, and it's written about New Caledonians. So there's a lot of slang that New Caledonians use, and they talk to each other in a way that New Caledonians speak to each other, and they refer to each other in terms that New Caledonians understand. For example, if you were born in France but moved to New Caledonia, that is, if you were born in metropolitan France, if you were born in France in Europe, and then moved to the part of France that is currently called Nouvelle-Calédonie or New Caledonia, then you'd be called one thing. If you were of French descent and you were born in New Caledonia, then you're a second thing. And if you don't really have anything to do with Europe, but your family is native to the island or islands, then you are called a different thing. And they, there are stereotypes and jokes and inside sort of terminology here that I don't get. So, although this book is going to be a great souvenir of my trip to New Caledonia and my friend, to remind me of my friend that I met there, and my whole family went, and it was nice, but I don't know. It's going to take me, I'm not sure I'm ever going to quite understand what's going on here most of the time. But anyway, it's on my shelf. That's the channel that you're on. You're looking at books on my shelf, and this is one of them. Whether I've read them or not, or understand them or not, we're going to look at them all. So here we go, La Brousse en Folie by Bernard Berger.